We also have some herbs, and herbs you can actually grow yourself, which is really useful. So we are going to do that. Now I have 30 pots that I want to plant herbs in a special rack outside. So I'm going to pick up some herbs here. I want actually I want 2 of each herb, except for a few that I will have to. Let's get some herbs and go outside and plant these. So what we do is we don't have to most of these you don't have to pick seeds. Some of them you do, but for basil you just plant it. Plant it in this pottery planter. You make these pottery planters out of clay and you fire them in a campfire. Or if you have it, you can do it in a kiln. So now it says pottery planter basil. And these will just grow. You don't have to do anything with them. They'll just grow, and after a while you can come here and see if it's pickable, and then you get an option to pick from it. And then you get new basil, for instance. And there we go. So now we have a full planter rack of different herbs and spices. I planted 1 extra turmeric and 1 extra paprika, just because. And then I could fill this planter rack up as well, which I will of course do. But we have another thing that I want to do first, and that is we have a new update. Well, we had an update today, but that brought 2 new things. And I want to try and find tea and coffee. So what I will do is, I have a hotkey for this as well, but as you saw maybe before, oh, that's actually, this is lawn. You can't forage in lawn. But I'm going to try and forage for, actually I don't know which one it would be. Are they berries? Are they vegetables? I just forage for anything. And then I can use R to just keep trying again. And see if I can find any tea leaves, I guess. Tea seeds, maybe? Or coffee beans. I assume it would be coffee beans. I'm not sure what the tea one would be. So let's do some foraging. Oh, and we found some tea seeds. This is what I was looking for. Tea seeds. That's one of the items. Oh, and we found some green coffee beans right there as well afterwards. How lucky. So let's see if we can plant these. Maybe in these planters. Just for seeing how they look, I will take this out, because you don't have to have them in planter racks like this. You can actually take these out, and they look like the ones here on the shelf. You put them on the ground. So let me try here and just place this here on the ground, and another one here. And what I will try to do is I'll take these tea seeds and I'll try to plant them in this pot, the pottery planter, and hopefully we should be able to plant them there. There we go. We now have a pottery planter of tea, and we'll try to get coffee down as well. To get a good harvest of this, I'll most likely need a lot of these though. Maybe I'll use this one entirely for coffee and tea, or maybe I'll just put these out for decoration. I don't know if these maybe grow bigger, the tea ones. Looks pretty small. But this is it. Let's zoom in. You can see them more clearly. The tea over here, and the coffee over here. Now these hazelnuts are very tasty, first of all. But also they're really useful in cooking. Well, really useful, I wouldn't say maybe, but they're useful. Nuts are very useful for affinity foods because there are several different kinds of nuts, and they don't weigh that much, so you can kind of balance out your foods, get the correct affinity using nuts. You might notice as well that it says here that I harvest hazelnuts 2 times on each bush, and that is just because I have forestry that's higher. I think is it higher than 30 or 40? I don't remember, but it's higher than a certain number. Then you get that special skill. So let's just harvest all of these bushes, and then let's go and see what Knapp is doing.
Then, last item, the door lock. A door is best with a lock on it. Otherwise it would not be much. Oh, yeah. The hinges are apparently on the door already. Somehow they are there. Okay, failed the first time, try to attach the lock again. This should not be the hardest part. Really. Not that I see how you would attach it, but it shouldn't. Okay, there we go. We have a finished wooden plank. No, a finished mine door. And they're going to cover a mine opening. Yep. From maple wood would be improved with a log. Oh, you improve it with a log. I don't even have to make a plank. Well. Let's pick it up because that's a thing you can do. There we go. Should be quite heavy though. It is quite heavy. Let's see if I can... I think you do something like this. There, I activate the mine door. And then build mine door. Hopefully I attach it to the right side now. I think I do. I don't want it to be upside down. There we go. The sign is a little bit in the way, but... Oh, thank you. I was very worried there for a second that my own door would not let me in. I want to make some fences, as said before. So I shall take this cart, I shall go over to my mine, and I shall mine some stone. We will need, let's see here, stone fence. That's an easy, not too complicated fence. There's of course also stone fence. That we need hammer and stone bricks. Actually, that is not too bad. Can I make them? I would prefer to make these, actually. But you can do rounded, but they are very similar. Let's see, I'm gonna need to use my nice stone chisel. It looks very much like a knife, but it's not. There. Let's see. Not that one. We'll go here. Use my stone chisel. Okay, I need to put them on me. I'm going to for the time being. There. Take as many as I can. There. A stone brick. Oh, look at that. 100%. Very good. Rounded is also 100%, so it doesn't matter too much. But I do like the bricks more. Let's make 10 bricks. Here, still have a hammer equipped. Fence, stone, build stone fence. There, I start working on the fence. There we go, it's a beginning of a fence. And now, as before, add that to my crafting window. I could also do continue building, but I do like this window. I can just put my stones there and just continue. It requires a hammer. Okay, I just need to have them in my inventory. I shouldn't use them in the recipe. There we go. Yes, and now you need, yes, here we see, it's correct. It needs 1 stone brick in my inventory. Yeah, items needed in my inventory. Very good. Ah, right. When finishing up a fence, or even a wall, I think, your position matters a lot, and it's a bit unclear what you need to do. But I am standing in the way. I need to stand a little bit further away. Let's try again. It's an odd thing. I guess it has some... No, that is... I need to move away even further. Let's see. But if it works out... Yeah, okay, I think it's working now. We will see a new fence popping up. And there we go. It's a big fence. It's like a wall, but it's a fence, trust me. But with that, I can actually bring my cart inside, my small cart. And we shall go back to Neri, to Langwood, and see how he's doing with planting.
Okay, now I've finished that. We're gonna see how Knapp is doing. Oh, there he is actually.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Here I am. Oh, hello there.
So you finished your mine door?
I finished my mine door.
Hello, how are you?
Oh,
And I
let's say
made
hello.
1 fence.
Oh, nice.
I couldn't improve
Hello, how are you?
my stone fence. I would think that I need to have my masonry at level 30 to do that, because I couldn't, and I am capped at 20. I could improve my mine door a bit though, but I don't remember to what strength I should. I will look slightly at your door and see if I can get that kind of information. Oh,
Yeah.
It is a bit stronger than mine, but I didn't want to stand there all day improving.
No.
It is slightly below 1300 in strength.
Okay.
My mine door.
Well, that's pretty good anyway, I think. It doesn't decay that quickly. But you might have to, of course, improve it now and then if it falls below 1000 or something, maybe.
Yes. Yes. And yeah, as I said, I made 1 stone fence with bricks. Very nice. A high, nice fence. Almost
Okay.
like a wall. How you been doing? It seems like you have replanted basically everything.
Yeah. I planted all the cotton and hemp over there on the top.
Huh?
That's gonna grow nicely, and then we have all the vegetables here and down by the water.
Cannot see what it is.
No, I can't either actually yet when it's freshly sown.
Oh,
So I'll have to wait
okay.
until it's grown
And
a
then
bit.
you have this special patch.
Yeah, my special garlic field.
Ah, garlic field. Very nice. I like garlic.
Yeah.
And then you have your big field, and I would guess you have some wheat, potatoes, and stuff here.
Yeah, wheat.
Uh-huh.
No potatoes, but we have
No
Oats.
potatoes.
We have oats and
Oats,
rye, barley and wheat, and
Oh.
onions.
Okay, that's not part of the same family. Onions there as the
No.
other. Basically seeds, cereals,
It's
something.
mostly just because there was some room left over. The
Ah,
onions live over
room
there.
for onions. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have your little patch down by the blood puddles.
Yeah, the blood rice.
Okay, blood rice. Can you make blood wine out of that?
Oh, that's interesting actually. Good question. I will have to try that when I harvest it. I want to see what you have accomplished over there.
Well,
Let's go and look.
It doesn't look as impressive as what you've done, since you have like changed many tiles.
Yeah,
But
it is a bit faster.
yeah, I've changed 2 tiles. But it's something. This is a pretty cozy road nowadays with all the trees
Yeah,
with colors.
different trees as well now, not just walnuts. And of course, yeah, the autumn brings very nice
Yeah.
colors to especially the maple trees.
Yeah. So it's a bit dark and it's just a little bit like a cozy road
Yeah.
to my home.
Oh yeah, this is the
So,
kind of wall you had before as well, isn't it?
yes, this is the kind of wall. So I chose that instead of rounded stone wall.
Okay.
Because it's it's very sturdy. It's still very dark inside. I need to grow
Yeah.
those fennel plants again so that I can make my own oil in my.
Yeah, that's true. Where's your... Oh, your rack has decayed, maybe. I guess that now at least you have a door, so your mine is a lot more safe.
It is.
No more will there be wandering rats and trolls and anything that can just go into your mine.
Well, unless they spawn inside. But so far,
Yeah.
actually, my mine isn't that big because some corridors had collapsed. So it's not a lot of sprangling corridors inside the mountain at the moment.
No.
I will need to open that up and fortify it with what are they called? Fortifications? Reinforced reinforcements.
Yeah. I don't remember what they're called actually, but
Reinforce.
you reinforce the walls.
Wall.
Support beams is what they're called.
Support beam. Yeah, that's of course they call support beams.
And but then the outside is still a little bit vulnerable, so I guess that's what the stone fences will fix.
Will my outside be less vulnerable if I have stone fences around it?
Yeah, because the wandering monsters won't be able to get inside.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Okay, but we've managed to get some nice things done. It looks very different here now than it used to before.
Yeah,
And
very nice.
it feels so much more home now. And I hope everyone has enjoyed the transformation and seeing Knapp's mine become much safer again as well. It's here, yeah.
You should turn the
yeah, the chairs are a bit.
the stools. For some reason I can't. Like it is a simple stool, but I can't sit the right way apparently. But I guess this is nice too.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I just started playing some checkers there. Anyway, hope to see you next time. Take care in Wurm, and bye.
Bye bye.